Hey yo guys, welcome into the stream guys. How are we all doing? Just realised my microphone is really far away at this point. Yo, Kingsport, Liam, how you doing man? Hopefully you're doing very good my friend. Hopefully you're doing well. We are back with episode 5 of the career mode and I am really tired. Long day at work, but I'm ready to get some games done and boy have we got a lot of games to do today. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Sim the Cup games, 6, 7, 8 games to do in this month alone. Luckily we're on day 1 and fortunately we've already got our first game with West Ham ready and waiting to go. So we have got a long old road. We have a lot of players already playing. I'm assuming we played a lot of youth players in the last game. So we're going to have to re-update the team and re-evaluate where we are running off to and going. So Aspilicueta back onto the left hand side, Reece James on the right. Rudiger will play alongside Zuma. Actually, who was starting in the last game? I can't remember. We'll give Tomori a run out. How am I doing, mate? Yeah, I'm not doing too badly, mate. Like I said, a little tired, but I will survive. Hey. Yeah, that's about the best thing you're gonna get from me today, I think. Maybe we'll see how we go. We made up a song about Ruben Loftus-Cheek last time, and that was a bit of fun. Right, Willian, who's already going down in rating. Madness. Can you believe it? Pulisic on the left, and then we have Tammy Abraham playing there, and then of course we will have our captain, not Captain America, that would be Pulisic, but our captain nonetheless will be the one and only Hudson-Odoi, because he is carrying this team at the minute as a joint top goal scorer of the league, and let's see if he can not carry on his way of form. Pulisic is on fire, mate. His goal yesterday, unbelievable. But then again, so was Zaha's. Yesterday was just a game of brilliant goals. The second one we scored was sloppy, and Crystal Palace so close to getting an equaliser. Yeah, Christensen's coming back, and oh no, he's not, is he? It's Zuma and Tomori that we're playing in this game. I've already complained that we've got a lot of games and not a lot of time. And now I am going and doing interviews with the media. Mate, can't doubt my commitment, can we? I'm loving that. Right, so we've made our changes. Make sure that the bench is looking okay. So we got Barkley. I don't need Van Ginkel. Batshuayi needs to be on the bench. We've got Giroud there. Not that he's really going to come on. We've got Barkley, Christensen. Could put Pedro on, or we could bring on Alonso as a bit of defensive cover. We have Mount, Barkley, and Mount. Yeah, perfect. Zuma made that Vidic last touch. Yes, mate. Zuma's tackle, insane. Lurkin were watching QPR through tears. Mate, to go 1-0 down against Wigan, who's in administration, you got to be thinking of what's going wrong at your club to be 1-0 down to them. Not that Wigan are a bad team, but QPR haven't really done so well since the restart, especially from where they were, so that's a bit of a shame. But yes, going back to Zuma, mate, he has definitely made Rudiger look as bad as he's been playing, and it's about time, to be fair. He's been sort of this quote-unquote undroppable player, and now he's finally getting it to him. To be fair, we're going to unbeaten in 9, and they look brilliant, to be fair. Mate. They're playing for Reece James, mate. They're playing for Reece James. It was risky because stood up wearing quite high, so he had to make that. He did. And it looked fantastic. Like, there's clips of it on Twitter, and you just see it every time, and you're just like, mate, he just goes in, and he just gives, like, zero cares to the player, and he's just like, right, I'm taking this ball away from you. You ain't going nowhere near. Right, Tammy, up to Callum. Oh, go on. Gets a finesse. Oh, Tammy, look at that finish. Unable to deal with him. Mate. Nice little ball in from Pulisic. Brings it down onto his right. Lovely little finesse shot. Nice little 1-2 with his own feet. Callum ducks out of the way. West Ham keeper, no chance. 3 minutes in, 1-0 up. I'll take that. That means they'll come back onto us. We've played it quite patiently, actually, to be fair. And now we just have to make sure that we don't screw up in this game. Traore playing for West Ham. What a signing. Well done, Ruben. Good tackle. Hudson-Odoi out to Willian. Brings it out. Finds the through ball, but doesn't quite find Hudson-Odoi. But nonetheless, working on the defensive shape here. Tamori coming in with that tackle. Loving life. Loving to see that. Reece James out to Kante. Plays it back out to Reece James. 1-2 with Willian. Oh, I thought that was onside. Between Willian and Hudson-Odoi. That was meant to be. But it didn't quite work out for us. And the problem I have with Chelsea is didn't really win convincingly. We never do. 3-2 up, passing it around midfield, kill the team off, pay for it. That's what we do. That's what we do. And I'll be honest, and as much as I like him, it's the one thing that I noticed about his game yesterday. He just doesn't take on players and he just stands still quite a lot of the time. Willian just doesn't do. He might be industrious and do a bit of running and everything, but he slows the team down considerably. Him and Barkley at points. Oh, can we see it? No, we can't. But yeah, the only real forward player that actually drives at our team, and that's why he's looking so good right now, is Pulisic. Like even at points, like Ruben was getting back into his stride. He's still finding his form, which is great, and he's looking to go beyond that player and just run towards the goal. Batache is on, yes. I don't know who Batache is, mate. I'm so behind with my QPR career mode. I think Tammy is awful. Mate, you can't say that. His finish yesterday was clean. Like, he's got like 15 goals in his first season for playing properly for Chelsea. He's going to have a proper experienced lad in Werner coming in to help him next season. He's only going to get better. He's only going to get better. And this has been, like we say, one of the most inconsistent seasons Chelsea have ever had. And for him to be playing as well as he has been, I think has been brilliant. I think Giroud's so much better than Tammy. But he's got the experience. And to be fair, Giroud's sort of body type does help a lot in this formation that Lampard's trying to play. And it's just a shame. Like, the one goal that I go back to is Foden's goal against Burnley. The one where he sort of knocks it into I think it was David Silva or Bernardo Silva. And they played like a little 1-2. He found space. That's what I want the midfield to do. And that's what no one does with Giroud. Like, Mount occasionally does. But if they start doing that just a bit more often, we could be lethal as anything. If we were just that little bit more aggressive, took the game by the scruff of the neck, took on the man that's in front of us, we would be fine. That's a bit of a shame. But yeah, we just need that defensive base, a real solid CDM, and we could have had it a lot more comfortable yesterday if Kante was there. Who knows? But like we say, we can't always rely on Kante. Even Jorginho, when he came on, wasn't all that convincing in the role. He's good at like dictatorial play. He'll dictate the play and like make some nice passes. But if he's not in control of it, you know, he's useless. He can't defend very well. But if we get into a position where we just keep possession. Wow, Kepa playing like he does in real life. Then you know he'll be good. But if he's always getting like consistently like swallowed whole by high pressing teams, then you know it's not going our way, and that's sadly what the team is lacking right now. We get out there, score a goal, and then try and sit back. But the midfield hasn't got that sort of ability to do that yet. And like I said, while we've got Gilmour, Mount and Barkley there, we don't have that physicality, that presence. We've got an industrious midfield, but it's not physically built for lasting in the Premier League. It will get overrun. Oh, hello. Hudson-Odoi tries to find Abraham. Finds the ball in. Hudson-Odoi, off the post. Chelsea, I'll read that up in a second, dude. Out to Kante. Hudson-Odoi once again takes a shot. Good save. If Chelsea plays Ajax Central, I reckon he'd do that. Mount seems to be more of a passive player. Wants the ball to feet, runners around him. Yeah, exactly. Mount's engine is brilliant. That's why him and Kante there are so good. But what we are missing is that creator. We are missing someone that's going to find all these balls, find the striker basically. But Mount's work rate is second to none. And he's been so underestimated this season. That what he's done has been brilliant, and he's got an eye for goal. And it's such a shame that Willian keeps taking set plays. Like I said, I love the guy. He cannot take set plays anymore. They've been awful. Right. Anyways, I need to focus back on this game. We are 1-1 and we need the 3 points in this game. Well done, SP. Nice tackle. As much as I love talking Chelsea, we'll talk more Chelsea. Like, Werner, when he's coming in, I'm proper excited because we're going to have that clinical striker if he's going to be used there, or if he's going to be used out on the left-hand side as many predicted, is not bad. And have Reece James pinging in balls to him if he needs to. Pulisic on the turn, takes a shot off the crossbar yet again. Ruben wins the header, finds James. James tries to find Tammy, doesn't quite work out for us. And he just knocks it out. Imagine how many goals Werner would score with a player like Ziyech begin to feed him. Yeah, man. Mount more the guy who attacks and links up play. Not Mount linking. Yeah, exactly. Oh, mate. And if we get Havertz in as well, blimey, mate. We are looking set up. I remember the time where I love a United team so much. So, I mean, we've got United in the FA Cup in a few weeks, and I could not be more worried to play them. Like, we've played you guys 3 times this season. We played you in the League Cup and twice in the league. You've beaten us all 3 times, and all 3 times I felt could have gone either way. Could have gone either way. Either team could have won it on paper. But on current form, you guys are going to be much deserving of a win on paper right now. United are just looking dangerous. Bruno Fernandes has completely 180'd that team. They are so unrecognisable. Kante's through. Tries the little chip through ball to find Tammy. Gets a header but just too far ahead of him. Fernandes has just completely changed that team. And that's what I'm hoping that Ziyech can do for us. Finds Pulisic. Drag back. Kante. Back into Loftus-Cheek. Hudson-Odoi. Plays it back. Loftus-Cheek. Oh my word. What is that, Ruben? You just had to get that on target. Or Callum just put a knee to it. Matic playing like he did at Chelsea, and it's great because he's been so awful for us. That's the thing, yeah. You've been wanting Matic to do that for ages. He's not been the same player for a little while. And it's great that he's now come into form just with this team. Because it just makes up the perfect composition. You've got your creator in Fernandes. You've got your box-to-box in Pogba, who can also create and score. And then you've got your classics, just defensive midfield bully in Matic. It's just like almost a perfect midfield 3 composition, and it's brilliant and it works. It's like I think it was a tweet of yours or someone's that I saw, and it's like someone saying, oh my word guys, this is terrible. No, going back to that, it was Fred deserves a chance in this midfield, and it's like, yes, he probably does deserve a chance, but no one deserves to be dropped right now. And you can't argue with that. Right, I'm thinking 73 minutes, we need to make some changes. It's not quite working for us. It's not going our way. We're going to need to throw a few more players up top. Screw it, let's go 4-2-4-2. So I'll have the usual suspects. Why aren't we just playing this in general? be crazy. Right, so we have bring on a Batshuayi. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, after missing that chance, will have to be subbed off as well. And I'm thinking that we bring on Barkley and we play him out wide for Willian. And we'll go for there. Yeah, it was me. Fred has been our player of the year behind Aaron Wan-Bissaka this year. But right now, we can't drop Matic. Exactly. And then it's also halting. I should have been paying attention to the game. It's also stopping McTominay's development as well. But, you know, a few... Ooh, close. Yo! How are you doing, man? Matt's adopted son. I always forget who this actually is. There's so many name changes going on in the community that I forget who this is. But, hey, welcome into the stream. Much love, my dude. Hopefully you're having a good evening. It's lovely. Whereas Greenwood... I think someone actually said it in one... There was a tweet out there. I constantly check Twitter while I'm at work. There's nothing really going on and I'm bored. But it's like... There's no point in him getting like a 78 or 80 rated inform when he's got like a 90 rated team of the future star out. So it's like, yes, it would have been great for him to have the recognition for it. But he doesn't need it right now. He doesn't need it right now. Not in Ultimate Team. But yeah, he full on does deserve it. Him or Bruno should have definitely got one. And boys, we are conceding chances. Seb, yo, welcome into the stream, dude. Hopefully you're having a good day, Seb. Love to see you here. So Fred can't play as a lone CDM. He plays best with McTominay. Yeah, and you know that could be a system for Europe and stuff like that. That could be a system for cup games, or just like if you need to outrun people in midfield, you've got options there. Right, Mount making a run. Batshuayi to Hudson-Odoi. Finds that ball to Kante out wide once again. Barkley doesn't take the shot. Plays it out. Kante. Oh, and just West Ham putting in those last ditch blocks, stopping us from getting in there. 1-0 Sheffield United. Love to see that. Bruno didn't make it. He was Player of the Month nominee. Yeah, exactly. But there's so many better cards, and plus you can grind up for his Summer Heat card anyway. He's already 95 rated. He doesn't need... Well, I say he doesn't need another. Again, the recognition would be nice for what he's doing in real life, but, you know... Needs must at the minute, I suppose. I was going to say, there's literally no options available. Asp, out to Pulisic. Hudson-Odoi, just overruns it, and that's going to be the game, isn't it? Plays the ball, yeah, that's it. Mate, should have got that. Should have won that game. Just either that was a little bit of lack of concentration from me, but the boy should have gone out there and won that. Greenwood didn't get one because his future star's out and inform wouldn't be as high rated. Yeah, called that. Last minute as well, mate. Love that. Wolves in the mud. My 2 dynamic cards are arriving in a couple of days. So excited. I know how exciting it is to get a dynamic card, mate. It's great. To be fair, FIFA 20 is the most informed cards from United, Arsenal, Liverpool. Yeah. Wolves surely out of top 4 race. Possibly. I mean, we could still crumble to them. We got them, I think, on the last day. So you never know. But GG to Sheffield United. They actually played a really good game, the bits that I watched. Oh, so that's a bit of a shame that we dropped points in our race to get to the top 4. Because top 5 ain't going to save us right now. Right. Brown, now up to 64 rated. Loving life. If United win tomorrow, it's 6 points off top 4. It's getting close. Maybe we've got our scouting updates and a game against Aston Villa. Loving that. Chelsea will make it top 4. I hope so. It's all in our control. Mate, that. Solheim is looking great. Evanson not looking great. Asen, we'll keep an eye on him. This Solheim not that great. Thor Janison, we'll keep an eye on him. Carlson, no. Nygaard, we'll keep an eye on him. Carlson, it's only our first month with him. What's his? It's worth 100k. That's not bad. I mean, Wolves will be 6 points off. Oh, right, got you. Yeah, so yeah, they're probably a ways off it now. Carlson, now we'll get rid of him. Definitely get a shot of Rasmussen and Strand. Mate, this guy 80. Oh yeah, we're back to the top of the list. Getting overexcited. Oh wait, it will be 7, not 6. Mate, if United win tomorrow, what position will they be in? They will still be in 5th, I believe. I think they'll be in 5th. Right, our English guys. Patrick Green, we'll keep an eye on you. Billy Price. George Bailey, yes. Mate, Lance and George Bailey, we got brothers here, boys. One's a defender, probably. One's a striker. Will Bennett, we'll keep an eye on you. Henry White will take you off the list. Same with you, Charlie Cooper. And then we're back to the top. There we go. And that's our monthly scouting reports done. Right, Aston Villa. We need to tell the team we need to make some changes. I'm thinking we go into a 4-3-2-1. We'll still have Pulisic. We'll have Willian. But we will have Kante bossing in the middle. We have Ruben out on the left-hand side. And we will have Mount on the right-hand side. This formation is looking tasty. Tomori we will bring off and bring Christensen back in. Azpilicueta we will drop for this game and we shall bring in Marcus Alonso. And in order to make this work, we'll probably throw Kovacic on the bench. Batshuayi is not on the bench, but to be fair, we don't really overly need him. I will keep Barkley on the bench as well, and we'll keep that though. Top 4 is such a weird one because of us. Leicester finish on the same points, and Leicester don't win against United. Get top 4 regardless because of goal difference, even though the league is on goal difference. Mate, to be fair, it's still all up to that appeal case as well. That appeal case is going to be so damn telling for Man City, because that'll be top 5, 1, 3, 4, and 5, wouldn't it? Those positions. So it's going to be close no matter which way you call it, and that will again go on the appeals basis, which I think is again in a couple of weeks' time. It's based on the competitive thing. Yeah. So yeah, it's just you just need to win and just hope that other people are losing. That's all it is right now. Like, everyone just needs to worry about their own form, and obviously games coming up is going to be massive. Wasn't Willian going to leave Chelsea for Barcelona this summer? Barcelona have been linked with him for years and years, and we could have had some mass money for him, and I personally would have been happy whenever he would have gone. Because my dad's always been a big fan of Williams, and he's always he's always playing in Hazard's shadow. He's a much better player, and I think this season, now that he's Hazard's not there and Williams been able to try and be his own man, you can see that Williams just not been anywhere near Hazard's level. Right, we're not playing as a defensive team, and we really shouldn't be. Well done, Reece. Especially against Villa, we should be definitely on the attacks. Well done, Zuma. Ruben using his strength. Yes, big up your dad. You know, my dad chats nonsense sometimes, but every time I explain to him, and it's just Willian, not good as people say. See, you know, Willian's gone from Hazard's shadow to Pulisic's. Exactly. And like I said, he just slows everything dead. And your dad's a Stoke fan, let's be honest. Not anymore. He seems to be an Arsenal fan these days, which is even worse. He's still oh yeah, but they were really good back in the day. I was yeah, but they're not now. And across. And if that had gone to Hudson-Odoi instead of going to find Pulisic, that would have been lovely. What's the time in the UK right now? The time is exactly 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Now, if you like Stokes, I allow whatever he says. Mate, I showed you all the other day. Like, go back and check one of my earlier streams. I can't remember if it was the last stream or the stream before that. But I still have the Stoke shirt that my dad bought as a gimmick. He tried to throw it away and I kept it. I kept it because, you know, sentimental values, am I right? Right, lads. Oh my word, we're just getting picked off. All our passes are getting picked off. Nice work, lads. Finds Alonso. Can Alonso finish? Yes, he can. Our left back picking up a goal. Where's this coming from? Alonso, just like in real life, when he doesn't play for a little while, pops up with a goal to let us know he's there. Knocks on the door and just like, hey boss, I'm here. It's a good finish as well. Banging. Well done, Marcus Alonso. First Premier League goal. Loving that. Right, and we're back on it. Let's see if we can actually do not a Chelsea thing and see if we can't rack up 2-3-4 against Aston Villa, because that's what we should be doing. Right, out to Mount. Willian getting in behind. Finds the ball to Pulisic. Out wide to Kante. Brings it back in. Finesse. Kante with a brilliant goal. I'm loving that. Alonso makes his presence known. You know that. My granddad tried making me a Chelsea fan. He bought me this Looney's green Chelsea kit with Drogba on the back. Oh yeah, that kit is sick. I would have loved that kit. Mate, Kante popping up a goal. This formation is just allowing everyone to get on the score sheet. Maybe we should play this more often. Imagine if we were actually playing with a big proper target man like Tammy up in this game. Put Hudson-Odoi back on. Kepa! Kepa! Oh, Kante with a nice ball up to Pulisic. Pulisic off the crossbar, but that would have been a lovely goal. The through ball through to Pulisic. Cuts back inside, takes a shot. Just hits a crossbar, that's a shame. You lose to Burnley. Burnley play so defensively, I hate it, it's annoying to watch. Mate, you got to give credit. They have their style of play, and as long as you know how to break them down, you should be fine against Burnley. But credit to Burnley for having a very, very unique style. Oh, over the top ball. Callum doesn't quite get there. If that's Tammy, we're probably doing better. Guy's class. This Lamptey is class. Mate, you could see his ability when he came on for us against Arsenal. Lamptey was just... He made the right move moving out. Like, as much as it pains me, but he wasn't going to get ahead of Azpilicueta. He wasn't going to get game time ahead of Reece James. But you can see Lamptey was absolutely blooming class. Oh, well, we lost the ball there. That's not good. Because, who are they playing? He's a right midget. He's like 5'2". Yeah, he's so small, but he bullies people. he's like a smaller version of Kante, and you didn't think Kante would get smaller. But he plays at right back. Oh, Lamptey was just class. That one game, and he put like Aubameyang, who could potentially be like the league's top goal scorer, and he had him in his pocket. Hey Oscar, yo, welcome into the stream, dude. Hopefully you're having a good evening. Hopefully you're doing alright. Enjoying some of the football that's on. It was a shame when United played them because he played as a right wing, not as a right back. Yeah, exactly. He's being put into the team because he's needed. But there's other players that he wants, that I'm assuming Graham Potter wants into his team as well. So it's just like, again, sort of like needs must for Brighton just to facilitate him. Oh, what a tackle. I think that was Tyrone Mings as well. What a good tackle that was. Well done, Reece James. Loving that. GG's on the result yesterday. Mate, we got lucky. Like, there's no two ways about it. We got so lucky. There was some class defending. He's offside. Surely that can't stand. That's offside. No, it's a goal. It's another goal for N'Golo Kante. But yeah, we did get so lucky. Zuma put in some great tackles. Kepa made a great save right at the end, but like easily Crystal Palace should have come away with a draw in that game. We got so lucky. They sort of doubled up on Rashford and basically ignored Greenwood and had Montoya. Yeah, exactly. Half time, yeah, Zuma done bits yesterday. Zuma's class. Zuma is class. But yeah, sort of doubled up on Rashford, basically ignored Greenwood, Montoya solo on him. Yeah, and you can't do that. Like, Greenwood has now proven himself that he cannot be underestimated. It's the same with Mount. People probably have left him alone, and now he's actually picked up the pace, Mount. So in midfield, so definitely players to watch out. Even though they're young, you got to give them the respect they deserve. Have to give them the respect they deserve. Oh, well, easily picked off. Oh, follow through. Kante getting himself booked. What happened to Tomori? He's still injured, my dude. I think he picked up an injury in the training after the Project Restart happened on one of the first training sessions. He just picked up an injury. I don't think it's that bad. I think they said he could be back within a few weeks. Oh, Mount's broken himself through. Low driven, and he puts it wide. It's a shame. Should have just belted that instead. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame. But at the minute, you can't really see him getting in ahead of Zuma. Maybe Christensen might need a game's break or something like that, because Rudiger's not been in great form for us recently. So yeah, maybe you could see him getting a game. Maybe like the Norwich game, or heck, even the Sheffield United game if he's back for that. I don't know if he will be. Kante's once again found himself forward. Hudson-Odoi is being wasted up top in this game right now, I think. Tomorrow's a great player. I want to see him partner up with Zuma. To be fair, that wouldn't be too bad. But I'm judging based on everything that I'm hearing. If we are in for Declan Rice, he's going to be playing as a centre-back, and that will probably be Zuma's partner. That will probably be Zuma's partner for next season. Christensen to rotate, and probably Rudiger to rotate as well. So I don't know where he's going to be in it, or what his future means. He could easily go out on loan, and I'd be all for that. A nice, good Premier League loan experience. If he goes off to somewhere like Southampton, Everton, or something like that, I doubt Chelsea will get Rice. There's been a lot of talk about it, my dude. A lot of talk about it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We got a free kick chance. Alonso trying to make his presence known. Puts the ball in off the crossbar. Alonso trying to do a double. Why not? Try it. Never mind. What are your thoughts on Ake to United for 17 mil? It's not a bad shout for them. But I'm surprised to see United going for... Like, and no disrespect, because I know we've been in for him. Like, obviously ex-Chelsea player and everything else like that. But to go for a player who's not really had the best of seasons... Like, I don't know if that's... But I know they always say form is temporary, class is permanent, but... Is he going to be that person that's going to take United to the next level? Or is he going to be any better than an Eric Bailly? Is he going to be any better than a Lindelof or a Maguire? I'm not really sure. Like, I'd hope so, because I thought he was a class player when he was going to be playing for us. And again, it was just one of those things where he was not going to be getting the game time. Puts in the cross. Kante from distance. No, it doesn't work. It's being reported all over, like Fabrizio Romano tweeting about it. Yeah, there's going to be, like I said, there's loads of news about it, mate. Going to be watching the Liverpool game in a bit. Yeah, no worries, Oscar. Like I said, even if this is just a stop-off point, I'm just appreciative that people come in and just have a sit and chill and a chat with us. It's all good. It's all good, mate. So hopefully Liverpool go out and score like 10 goals, because I'm not watching. Because that always seems to be the case. When I don't watch games, there's always loads of goals that go in. Praviccio is like the man. I have to catch up with that. He ain't someone who reports for clicks. He also said Sancho to United is basically done, just a fee to be agreed. And he'll be a United player. Well, don't forget, United there's been a lot of stuff about the whole Sancho thing, and United not willing to pay more than 50 million for him. And I don't see Dortmund letting him go for less than 50 million, really. Oh man, just not getting the ball. And Reece James left that right hand side completely exposed. Kante picking up some of the pieces for him. Does really well there, actually, to be fair. Ref. I'll be lurking him still, but just letting you know. Yeah, no worries, pal, no worries. He reports from agents and all of his reports and knowledge from players. Yeah. I think it's like Simon Law or something like that does that for Chelsea. And he was the one that knew like all the stuff about the Werner deal before anyone else did. So I think everyone's got someone at their club that can do all of that. But it's good to hear. Like I said, I still firmly want to believe Ake is a class player. But at the minute, is he going to take United to that next level? I don't know. But I do hope for your guys' sake that he does. But I'd be gutted if he does, and then we fail to buy him for like 40 million. And we end up spending 50 million on Rice, who just turns out to be trash. But loads of people seem to be hyping up Declan Rice, and I don't know why, but I just don't feel like I can get on the Rice train. It's weird. The 50 million thing is nonsense. It's from a podcast. If United get Sancho, I'm going to be so happy, mate. Sancho, Rashford, Martial, Greenwood, Bruno, Pogba. Your team is looking insane. Absolutely insane. Like, you can't deny United actually have a class team. But like I said, they need to. I still think they need to find that centre-back that will take them to that next level. Mate, I have only made one change this game, so my players are going to be knackered for the next game. We might need to make some wholesale changes. And be careful now that we don't concede a goal. Keep a clean sheet would be very nice for us. Kante finds Tammy. Is he through? He is. Can he bury it for 4? Yes, he can. Good old Tammy. Pogba set to sign a 6-year deal and promoted to vice-captain as well. Mate, that's what every United fan wants to hear. Get the best out of Paul Pogba. He can be one of the best midfielders. Not necessarily in the league, but in the world. If Bruno can put up De Bruyne kind of numbers, the race for top 4, not necessarily even the championship is going to be mad. We're trying to get Twanzebe back from an injury, to get him back. Yeah. Twanzebe didn't actually play decently. He did play decently, but I'll be honest, I haven't seen too much of him. But I know he can be good. But mate, a nice cheeky 4-0 win against Aston Villa. I'm liking that. Mate, that's 2 games done. We've got 6 more to go. How are we doing? Made our way up to... Well, I think we were in 5th anyway. 1 point ahead of Wolves. 4 points behind Arsenal. And that's a bit sad. Mate, Everton as well in this run. Have they added a game? No. Mate, we just got games coming thick and fast. So yeah, the boys might need a bit of a rest. The pressure has gone from Pogba, now he can just play. He's not a creator, he's a deep line playmaker. He's a ball player. Yeah, exactly. He's that link-up play between attack and defence. He'll get you progressing up the pitch. Right, James, thank you for your time, but we'll give you a bit of a rest. Suma, you're going to come out for a bit of a rest. We'll have Kovacic play. Barkley, who we'll put in the middle, because it seemed Kante was getting forward in that position, so we'll use that. And Jorginho at the base. Hudson-Odoi, we could see that we need an out-and-out striker. Tammy did play well, but we're going to give Batshuayi a run out. Pedro, I know he's not exactly the quickest, but we'll keep him there. Hudson-Odoi will stay on the bench. The rest of them will have a bit to do. So that's going to be the team for Everton. He's more of a Yaya Toure, not a KDB. So yeah, exactly. Pogba's just Pogba. He is a proper box-to-box, complete midfielder. He'll do the defensive work, and he'll create. He's just a good team player. Like Pogba is solid. He's a solid all-rounder, and that's exactly what you need. And like I was saying earlier, it's like you got Matic at the base. Bruno Fernandes is creating, and then you've just got your box-to-box who's just doing everything solidly. You ain't going wrong too much. Boom! Again, off the crossbar. We seem to hit the crossbar more times than we're scoring goals at the minute in this episode. You love to see it. Look at that. You almost forget what a full stadium looks like. Alright, so we've had our rotation. Let's see if these boys can make a case for themselves in the first team. Barkley already doing bits. Oh, and we're going to win ourselves a corner in the first couple of minutes. I'm loving that. Well done, Pedro. Whips a ball in from the cross. Marcos Alonso. Alonso is definitely playing himself into the team more at left back. I wish he was just that little bit quicker. But his height and his attacking prowess is invaluable right now. Right, Ross Barkley. Plays the ball through to Pulisic. Holds off his man. Brings it through. Drills the ball through. Batshuayi with a oh, good save, Pedro. Oh, no one. If I was Ollie, I'd be sitting McTominay down and saying, learn from Matic. Watch his games in his style, and hopefully after another season or 18 months, McTominay can start to form a CDM style. Exactly, that's exactly what he needs to do to learn. Pedro with another ball into the box. Too close to the keeper. Pulisic doesn't quite win the ball there, which is a bit of a shame. But that's exactly what McTominay needs. He's definitely proven himself to be a class player. And he does need to find a style that will suit him and the team. But if like you say, if he can learn from Matic and become exactly what they need in that position. Ooh. Guys, well done, Kepa. Mate, Ancelotti's already got a manager face in this. Loving that. But yeah, McTominay can be a class player, and he's exactly what you need. Just a young midfielder. And you just need to mould him. It's basically what we've done with Mount. He's the epitome of Lampard football right now. Well done, Jorginho. Finds the right pass to Batshuayi. Finds the ball into Pulisic, but can't quite win it against Martina. That's a bit of a shame, because that would have been lovely. Right, back to Kovacic. Out to Barkley. Oh, Barkley just can't find the right pass. Oh, we left all that space open in the middle. Christensen. Where is Alonso at left back? Christensen was having to come and cover. McTominay has proven he can score goals. I don't see a future with... Yeah, exactly. He needs to develop into that sort of falling drop back role as a sort of anchor for the team. And he can do it because, like you say, he's learnt in that attacking way. So all he needs to do is just use that progression of the ball progression in the field, and just use it to sweep up behind him. Oh, he's offside, and he's just been booted off the ball. That's a bit of a shame. Right, Kovacic out to Jorginho. Oh, and Batshuayi is just, as soon as he gets the ball, he's just getting bullied off it. They're not giving him a chance. Come on, Asp. Oh, Asp, that's not good. boys. Kepa. Oh no, what a goal by Davies. And we find ourselves 1-0 down to Everton. That's not good. All started with Azpilicueta's slip. Pulled Rudiger out of position. But for Davies to find a net from there is really good. But that's Kepa all over, like right through his legs. That's a bit of a shame. Liverpool 1-0. You knew it was going to happen. You knew it was going to happen. Mate, 31 minutes already. Right, there we go. Oh, Batshuayi just not getting what he needs to do. Oh, no one can find him either. Everton are playing this game really, really well. Aspi getting caught out of position at right back a couple of times now. Can't let him get through. Well done, Aspi. Nice block. Oh, and we're trying to play out from the back, and that's not working for us. And that was bad. Just passed it to Salah and he taps it in. Absolute gift. Brighton are useless at the back. Lucky, mate. Yeah, no worries, Seb. No worries, Seb. Like I said, if you're in here, just keep an eye on the chat. Just love it, mate. It's good. Or if you're enjoying the football, mate, go and enjoy the football. Oh, Jesus, boys. Mate, Davies is making my team look like right mugs. We've even got like the best passers of our team on the pitch, and we can't find a player anywhere. Oh, what a tackle! What a tackle! To Barkley. Oh, and Davies once again with an interception. He might as well just be named man of the match. Out to Brekalo. 2-0 already? Oh, jeez. Brighton have just crumbled, mate. Right, Aspi. Right, guys, come on. Oh, if they'd opted to go for the sweat on that. Henderson just scored a screamer. Oh my days. Mate, all you're doing is just making me excited for the highlights. Right, go on, Pedro. Go on. Yes, lads. Not quite what we fully intended at all, but a nice finish nonetheless. Michy Batshuayi finds the net after all of that extra time. 7 minutes and it's 2-0. 7 minutes? Is that all they played? Are you serious? That's crazy. Brighton are having a mare. I told you it would be a goal fest because I'm not watching it. Because how do you pick yourselves up? It's two goals down within the first 7 minutes, and you're just like, well, we've got a long way to go now, mate. Matt Ryan must just be like, oh dear. Is he really? That's jokes. I'm not surprised, to be fair. Right, I think what we'll do is we move Jorginho into the middle. Have Barkley out on the left-hand side. Ensign scores 25 and he did that. He did him with the eyes. They always have to try and make some clever metaphor out of something that's like, you know, that's not exactly what they meant. I doubt they made it exactly. What are they going to do? Like, look lovingly into the eyes and be like, watch this. Oh, Michy. Nice little drag back, pass across, and we got a tap in there. Barkley. Ah, I was hoping Barkley would get one against his old club there. Out across, into the middle. Barkley with a finesse. Oh, good save. What's he on about? Ball in. Alonso. Oh, Unlucky boys. But now Liverpool were just showing that the one result they had against Man City was just a bit of a freak accident. Well, not necessarily an accident, but you know what I mean. Maybe it was just a bit of a hangover match from winning the title. And to be fair, City probably just had a point to prove anyway. Finds a ball. Lads, go on. Oh, no one wants it. No one wants it, lads. No one wants it. Right, the goals are there, but no one wants it. We have to be careful here. Oh, no. No! Oh, boys, we've thrown it. Thrown the lead away again a second time. That's such a pain. Richarlison's 10th goal in the league. Oh, this isn't working for us, this game, I don't think. The formation is just not working for us. We need to... Carragher getting rinsed on Twitter right now. I'm not surprised, mate. I think we go back to our 4-2-2-2. Pedro's going to come off for Hudson-Odoi. I think Tammy will come on for Michi. We've left... What's his fate? We left Conte in the reserves for a bit of a break. So Ruben's going to come on into the middle. And we'll run from that. Finds a space. Barkley with a shot. Barkley with a banging goal against his old club. Equalises and we get our changes. Perfect. Right, we're going for the win now, lads. We're going for the win. Not that we weren't going for the win anyway. But we've got more of a chance of getting the win now. But I think it just goes to show we definitely need Reece James to come back into the team as quickly as possible. And yes, I know I've dropped him for fitness reasons, but it's not the point. Oh, he tried to find that ball out to Ruben. Didn't quite pay off. Goes in for the early tackle, which didn't work. Davies finding Brekalo, who's had a really good game. Well done, lads. Ruben up to Kova. Finds a ball. Pulisic is once again running through as he does. Pulls it, tried to pull it back, but a great interception nonetheless. But we come out with a corner. Kovacic with the ball in. Tammy unmarked. And they clear the ball away. Right, Rudiger off to Barkley. Plays the ball in. Good little ball. Finesse. It's Hudson-Odoi coming on as a sub and getting a goal back for us. But we make it ours. Oh, Virgil van Dijk slips. He bottles it. Of course he did. Ah, mate, Hudson-Odoi getting his 11th goal. Teaching Richarlison how to do it, mate. And for the first time this game, Everton are in a losing position. Mate, flawless mistakes making the changes that change the game. We're loving life. Oh, if Tammy had intercepted that, that would have been so clean through for us. Oh, well done, lads. Go on, Hudson. Finds a nice little ball to Barkley. We'll go back to Asp. Finds Rudiger. Back to Kova. Back into the middle. Finds a ball. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, Ruben. Would have been his time. You would have loved to have seen it. Ruben! Ruben! What a finish! What a goal. Dribble past the two midfielders, found the space, and finessed it past Pickford. 4-2. Once again, the subs making all the difference. We go 4-2 up. I'm loving life back here. Look at that. He picks it up. Round one. And just creates a space. Puts it around the other. And past Pickford. Love to see it. Second goal in the Premier League. Again, you love to see it. On the 84th minute, I think we're going to walk away with all 3 points here. And that would be great to see. The Blues picking up 3 points at Goodison Park. But they still need to be alert, not concede. Well on Kovacic. Finds that space for Pulisic to run into if he's got the legs for it. He does. Tries to find Tammy, but Tammy doesn't have the legs for it. Pass wasn't on. But that's okay. It could be worse. Oh, as I said that was so close to going in. As he says that, it was so close to going in. Good save by Kepa. Rudiger was going to make a late charge for it, but as long as he keeps the distance, and there we go. The Blues from a come from behind win, shall we say? Loving life. Boys weren't ready, but they pushed for it, and we love to see it. Spurs also winning. Crystal Palace getting a win. Wolves winning. Liverpool winning against Bournemouth there 2-0 as well. It's almost like FIFA and real life football are all the same. Lille. Mate, we've got a rivalry against Lille. Not a huge fan of theirs after they beat us 7-0. Oh, mate. So we need to go out and put a couple of goals past them just for fun. They're top of the table. If we beat them, then we go top of the table. And then it comes down to the Valencia Ajax game. It's hard to believe that Ajax only have 2 points in the table. That's crazy. But right, I think we stick with the same. Now we go to our 4-2-2-2 because that's working for us at the minute. So we will start Tammy. We will start Hudson-Odoi. Barkley did play well, but we'll play Willian, Pulisic of course. Kante will play there. Reece James will go back into his right back position. We will play Ruben. Reece James back at right back. Alonso with Rudiger, Christensen. Now we'll bring Zuma back in because we like Zuma. And that will be the team that we will run with for this game. Found all I can, boss. Mate. So we're officially at the halfway point with the 4th game of the stream. Picking up 3 points in all of them. Of course, we've had our moments where we could have lost the games. But nonetheless, we persevere. We're going to progress in our Champions League run. Get that money into the club. And of course, once we're through this month, we'll be in January and we can look to start spending some cash. Be able to make some signings maybe, boys. Because we're going to need some replacements for Pedro and William for sure. But by the sounds of it, the game sort of stabilised IRL, I'm hoping. I haven't heard Brighton concede in a little while. Alright, coming up next, it's Lille versus Chelsea. And it's live. Right, Kante. Up to Tammy. Hudson-Odoi needs to start making a run, but Tammy goes round. Still nowhere to go. Finds a good ball. Tammy's through. Tammy with the shot. And he puts it wide, boys. It's a clear chance for him. to just bury that. Oh, did mine make a save? I just thought it went wide. Good thing you watch the replays, isn't it? Reece James. Oh, I was going to do an Ajax thing and try and make him go on the run. Well done, Zuma. Well tackled, boy. Well done, James. Bit scruffy from Loftus-Cheek. Plays a 1-2 with Willian. Plays it through on the outside for him. Plays him in. On his left foot. Goal for Willian. You love to see it. Willian celebrating by headbutting the post. You love to see the Chelsea team celebrating. Ruben, James, everyone's there. It's a good little 1-2. He found the space. Tammy with a nice cheeky little assist. And a good finish nonetheless. You love to see it. But game face back on, boys. Don't want to let this lead slip like we have done in the past. We don't want to give them a chance. Don't even want to give them a sniff of getting back into this game. Because if we do, we could be in real trouble. But not if they're going to play like that. Right, up to James. Kante's going to make one of his trademark runs. He's through. He's not going to find... Ah, just not enough. But I had just a little bit too much on it for someone to get it in the box. Well done, Willian. Well held off. Kante. Okay, I'm not going to lie. The pass was meant to go to Ruben. Oh, well intercepted. Zuma's on it. No need to worry, boys. Christensen, definitely not on it, boys. Reece James with a nice little sliding tackle. Finds Pulisic. Pulisic. Oh, just wide. Pulisic needs himself a goal, but he's such a key player on in that position there. He makes those killer runs. Just need him to be able to finish. Damn, I thought we lost that ball before Hudson-Odoi passed it off, so I wasn't really paying attention to what happened with Tammy. Oh God. Boys, you know what I said about not letting them have a sniff? We need to pay attention. We're very frail defensively, just like Chelsea in real life. Right, headed away. Pulisic. You got the space to run into, mate. Now is the time. Play the ball in. Finds Tammy. Tammy with the shot. Tammy with the goal. What a run by Pulisic. Like I said, he is instrumental to the team. And Tammy, of course he does. He finds the back of the net like he should have done in that first chance. Well done, Tammy. How many goals have you got now? Doesn't say. 3 goals in the Champions League. We love it. We love Tammy. Tammy loves us. And we're back on it. Kante not winning that header very well. But he's doing enough to keep a hold of the ball for us, which is good. Oh, he did. He did at one point. Finds a space. Kepa with the save. Mate. Kepa has actually saved us quite a lot. I do slay him a little bit, but he's saved us in this career mode way too many times. Oh, well done, Willian. Plays it out. Kante. Not quite the type of pass that we were needing. Kante picking the ball up yet again. Finds a good little space. Can he find the pass? Hudson-Odoi, please be on it. Not quite. He could have been away. Could have been away. Well done, Reece. Oh, Zuma not being able to get there in time. Reese has been sold down an alley. Alonso, using his height, like I said, played himself into the team there. I almost thought that was in. Not going to lie, that would have been a really nice goal for Renato Sanchez. But fortunately for us, didn't go in. Keeping it, boys. Keeping hold of it. Not quite well there. Pulisic, go and close them down. Find that space. That's out for a goal kick. No worries there, lads. Finding James. I was going to say Zuma trying to do what he did against Ajax, just run up the pitch, because why not? Oh, if that ball had found its way to Tammy, what a chance we would have had there. Alonso caught sleeping. Has he got the legs to get himself back again? Nearly. Well done, boys. And that's a half-time whistle. Not bad, not a bad half. 2 goals. We've conceded a couple of chances, but we haven't let in a goal yet. The boys are doing well for themselves. Back into the second half. Good interception by Tammy straight off the bat. Closing down and the pressing is working. Finds a space, Tammy. Work on it. Hudson-Odoi. Cuts inside. Cheeky little finesse, but just not enough power on it to get any height on it. Boys are playing really well. Oh, Hudson-Odoi now with the interception. Finds it through. Oh, I could have just carried on going. Probably scored with Tammy there, but I wanted Hudson-Odoi to get a goal. I should not overplay. Right, here we go. Loftus-Cheek on the ball. Using that powerful dribbling. The pass doesn't quite work out for us. Gets ahead of his man. Well done, Ruben. Oh, and the pass just not on. Our defence is getting so confused. Reece James, the defender's found his way in behind. Christensen just left like a fish. Out of water there. Tammy putting the pressure on from the back. But what are they going to do? We've got William closing him down. Ruben tries to get close. Nice few step overs. In comes across Marcos Alonso. Tries to win the ball. Well done, Kepa. Claimed in his hands. But we did have a few warning signs there. Fine Hudson-Odoi with a nice cheeky through ball. Leo completely unexposed. Oh, what a save! To stop them going 3-0 down. I genuinely thought Hudson-Odoi was going to bury that. And I don't know where that was going to, but, you know. Well done, Reese. Oh, turn wasn't on. Oh, boys. The final pass just isn't working for us right now. We have to be careful. So if they keep finding these through balls, we could be in trouble. Like so, but Kepa keeping us in there once again. Reece James getting booked. Ref, have a word. With yourself. Actually, Leo are making a good point. I think we do need to make some changes. Right, take Tammy off for Mitchie. We'll bring on Mount for Pulisic because he just needs a bit of a break anyway. And we'll bring on Kova for Ruben. Right, come on lads. 2-0 sees us guaranteed top spot in our league, in our group. Just need to see this out. Right, well done Mitchie. Mount already on it. Has the chance for a through ball to Callum. The defender's not going to give us that opportunity, sadly. Alright, Mitchie. To Willian. Right, I have to go back a little bit. Make sure we keep possession here. Finds the ball. Oh, that would have been a lovely play. Oh, and he tries to dummy his way through. Doesn't work out that way for us. Still closing down. Not working. Good job, Kova. William trying to sneak in behind. Again, doesn't quite work for us. Mitchie's presence up top just doesn't seem to fill me with much inspiration like it did before. Whenever he comes on, attacks just seem to break down a lot quicker. Oh, Callum, that's unfortunate, mate. Oh, if that's a straight ball to Mitchie again, that just goes through. Right, off we go, lads. Oh, they're defending for their lives. Well done, Kante. Alonso finds himself through, takes a shot off, and what a goal. I don't know how Alonso managed to be the furthest player forward for us, but I will take it. But Alonso popping up with another goal this episode, just proving why he's so invaluable to the team right now. And again, left back was one of the positions I was looking at refilling, but if Alonso's going to keep popping up with goals, mate, that was a finish. Minen had no chance. It's going to be his first goal in the Champions League, but what a way to finish the game, to go 3-0 out with a bang. And I don't know where that's going to leave Lille, to be honest with you. Oh, well done, William. Nice interception. Oh, if that had gone just a bit further out wide, would have been lovely. Oh, I played it in behind. Well done, Kepa, with yet another amazing save. Just need to clear this ball, get it away. Keep the clean sheet would be nice. And I think we have. That's going to be full time. Our match against Lille, over and done with. A cheeky 3-0 win. You got to love it. Just trying to find out. Oh, Valencia beat Ajax 2-0 as well. So there you go. Ajax going out. I don't know what that means for the difference between Valencia and Lille, but there you go. We got an extra bit of money for getting through our group. Alright, now we got Bournemouth. Cup game against United, which we will sim. And then we've got a couple of other games. And we'll see how they go. It's getting a bit late for me anyway. Believe it or not. Right, let's see what we got. Potential. Oh, international management. That's a bit of a bear. Right, Ross Barkley saying he wants to play. We'll consider it. Consider it. Oh, I must admit, I completely forgot to tweet out the stream. But never mind. It's what it is. So, we'll carry on. Playing the 4-2-2-2. It's working quite well for us. Willian has had a good game. Give him a bit of a break. And we'll start Mount. And that's the only change we're going to make for this game. Alright. Let's see what the boys can do. 3 PM kickoff on the 14th of December. Bang, what a finish. Oh, man. Boom. Right, time to see if all this talk about Ake being a good defender is going to be good. We're going to be playing out in the snow for a change. Something that you don't get to see too often in Ultimate Team is playing in the snow. Ruben's just going to start off by just trying to run through the team. But his pass is easily picked off. Bournemouth already wanting to counter-attack. Kepa's just like, nah, mate. Right, Alonso off to Ruben. Plays up to Kante. Yeah, we're just struggling to get into their box. Tammy. Out wide to Mount. Mount with the shot. Mount with a goal. What a good finish by Mason Mount. You like to see that kind of goal. That was well worked by the team. Mate, get off the floor. It's cold. Out to Hudson-Odoi, bringing the defender into him. But that was a finish. That was a clean strike by Mason Mount. Takes a touch and gets a volley on it. That's lovely. 3rd goal in the Premier League. I knew it would be a good choice to start Mount. Once again, my manager rating should be going up. My substitutions have been paying off. Oof. Alonso. Again, showing his worth at left back. The height and power has just been brilliant. Pulisic. Making that late run. Tries to pull it back. Kante. Yes. It's not even Kante. Yeah, it was Kante. Mate, I'm not wearing my glasses. But a good run. Once again, Pulisic with a nice assist. If that is going to be counted as an assist. But Kante finishing that off. 2-0. You like to see it. Say that way too often. Oof. Oh, I shouldn't be checking my phone. Should just be concentrating on the game. Don't want to concede. We're having a good run here. Out to Mount. Oh, couldn't quite find Hudson-Odoi. The goals for him have dried up a little bit. That's a shame to see. Well done, Zuma. Bang in. Up to Kante. Tammy. Can't seem to find Hudson-Odoi at all. It's like people know he's the top goal scorer in the league and they don't want to give him a chance. Well, Nathan Ake putting in a grand tackle against Hudson-Odoi. So it could be one for the future. Turn. Plays the ball in. Ruben tries to drive. Finds a space. Ruben! 3-0. And yet another finish for Ruben Loftus-Cheek. You like to see it, my boys. It's a pleasure to watch him play. But we seem to get all our goals from just like stumbling interceptions. So far this game. It's got to be the snow. I mean, now Bournemouth have decided to play. Look at them. Barely touch the ball. Well saved by Kepa. Kepa taken out just maybe a bit too far. Reece James. Plays it out to Mount. Kepa. Kante, sorry. I was going to say Kepa. Kepa's the goalkeeper. But left a lot of space around the back. Reece James has been sold there. Philip Billing with a cross, but Zuma's there to knock it away. Just saying, screw progression. Just going to lob it up the field. Hudson-Odoi tries to find the cross to Tammy, but a good save by Travers. Travers is playing in goal. No wonder why we've had a few easy shots. I wonder what's happened to Ramsdale. Better not be underestimating us. Right, Mount. Hudson-Odoi again, just can't find that ball to Hudson-Odoi. And Reece James is once again out of position. But he's back marking Stanislas. He gets the ball in, out wide. Right, Christensen out to Zuma. Let's build this up. Finds a through ball. Callum, pen, ref. And it is going to be a penalty. That's surely a red card for the future Manchester United player. And it is. It's going to be a red card for Nathan Ake. And it looks like it's going to be Tammy the one to be able to... Oh, I missed time. That was my bad. I've wasted a penalty chance. Oh, well, boys. That's just mad. I'm annoyed at myself for that. It's going to be another one on the goal scoring tally for Abraham. Not today, sadly. Mason Mount just getting done. They put in the cross. Oh, a good chance by Billing again. Oh, and again, we're just not finding the ball to Hudson-Odoi that we need to. Alright, second half. They're down to 10. So we got our chances to just go out and score a load of goals, but Hudson-Odoi is knackered. Really, really tired. I think we give Michy a chance in to play. I think we take off Pulisic and just make sure he doesn't get injured. And I think we also bring on Kovacic for Ruben. Solid up that team. Make sure our key players don't get injured. Because this game's done and dusted, mate. As long as we don't do anything stupid. Like allow them to cross it into the box. Well done, Mount. Well done, Mount. Oh, Michy. Not enough power in it. But good play, and the striking forwards, the two forwards are really linking up better together. So I don't know if that was just because Hudson-Odoi was tired, but it genuinely feels a lot better to play with. And Alonso trying to win the ball. I think he did, but just didn't find one of our players. Cheeky little ball. Can they keep it in? No, they don't. That's sad. Alright, Pedro. Up to Tammy. Well, we tried to find Pedro there, so I don't quite know what he was playing at. mean, Bournemouth down to 10 and have played much, much better. Oh, sold Reece James. And they're doing all sorts. Oh, they kept that in. Need to sneeze as well. That's never a good feeling when you need to sneeze. Right. Out to Kova. And easily intercepted. Hold on, Pedro. Will Mitchie get there in time? Nah, he doesn't. That's a bit... Oh, that's upsetting. Lads, they're keeping possession a lot better. And every interception just doesn't seem to make a difference. Now coming back on defence. Reece James going out to stop him. But in doing so they find space and that's a goal. Of course they would. Go 3-1 down and then they would find a goal. Reece James' interception just manages to find them anyway. It's a nice cheeky little header. Philip Billing, of course he'd get his first goal. Everyone seems to get their first goal against us in the Premier League. But that's okay. So I think we've just reignited the boys' fighting spirit. Nope. We have ignited Bournemouth's fighting spirit, but not our own. And again, they're getting closer. They're knocking on the door still. We need to find a way to shut that door. Finding it out wide. Tammy going out wide. Finds a space. Kovacic. And it's off the post. Not good. Not good in the slightest. Conte was never going to win that header. It's okay because he can try and get in the tackle, but Alonso doesn't quite win that either. Christensen knocks it out. Mate, they are not going down without a fight here. Rashka's in behind. He's found the space. Kepa saving our bacon once again. Pedro out to Alonso. Tries to get in that through ball to try and get Mitchie in behind. He does. Finds that ball. Ah. Goes back. Kante. Tries to dummy it around. Tries to play into Tammy, but it doesn't quite work out. And once again, the boys are back defending. Mepham making that run. He's looking tired. Watch out for the cross, boys. Which we do. Force a corner. 3 minutes plus... Oh, I thought it was going to be a corner, but it's a goal kick. 3 minutes plus added time to go. Oh, and Abraham tries to find Pulisic's run in behind, but that doesn't work out. It's Pedro's run, probably. Remember, we took Pulisic off. Alonso not catching up with Ibe, but Zuma in the perfect spot once again. Kante's misjudged that one, and that was nearly 3-2. But Kepa keeping us in this. I say keeping us in this. We still would have had another goal to the good, but again, you don't want to concede so many goals, do you? Why has it taken Bournemouth 3 goals and going down to 10 men to start making them play like a good team? Shouldn't. And our boys sort of gave up just a little bit. The stats are fairly even. It could have gone either way, but we were just clinical, I suppose. Better goalkeeper in the ranks. But nonetheless, boys, we make that another 3 points for us, and I'm happy with that. Despite the slip-ups. Oh yeah, we were meant to play Barkley, weren't we? I forgot. Keep working hard, Barkley. You'll get there. Alright, halfway through the month. And you know what? I think we'll sim through the game, and then I think we'll end it there, because I'm getting quite tired, and I've got to start getting ready for work tomorrow morning anyway. It's been a nice hour and a half anyway. So I think we'll sim through this game, and then we'll call it a day for there. And then what we can do in the next stream, whenever that may be, maybe possibly Friday evening, we'll finish off the games and we'll start having a little look for some transfer targets, and that's what we're doing in the next stream after that. But yeah, risk of losing 4 players: Caballero, Pedro, Giroud and Willian, who I'm not all that fussed about losing anyway. Van Ginkel wants to play. We're just going to leave that as it is, because you know he's probably not going to play anyway. I keep going back to that. I'm not going to go back to that again. Right, squad for the game that we're going to be playing against United. I think we play, because it's just going to be a sim game, so we're just going to bring in the best of the best that we have anyway. So bring in Azpilicueta. Alonso's the highest rate we got there. Yeah, that's near enough going to be the best team that we got for a sim game. I think we're playing away anyways, United at home, so I'm not going to give us that much of a chance to get through anyway. But if the boys can do it, they can do it. 2-1, and Hudson-Odoi got injured. I really hope that's not a long injury, because we're going to need Hudson-Odoi. We're going to need him at some point. He's out for 7 days, so that's only a week, so we'll miss like the next game, so that's neither here nor there really. Right, so we got Spurs on the Sunday, and we're looking in a peachy position. We're 1 point off 4th, so we're now a game. Teams have got a game in hand against us, and we need to beat Spurs, who are 7th. And if they win, then they get, no, they stay in 7th, but that's not bad. But like I was saying, we're going to probably end up wrapping. We're going to wrap up the stream here. Jack can't talk, but we're going to wrap up the stream here. Like I said, in the next stream, we're going to have a game against Spurs. We've got 2 derbies. We've got Spurs, Southampton, and then Arsenal. And then what we will do is we'll probably end up playing the Brighton game, and we'll have a little look at some transfer targets towards the end of the next stream. But so far in this sort of season, we've done well. We had a draw, nice 4-1 win, 4-2 win, 3-0 win, a 3-1 win, and then the loss to United, of course. So it's been a bit of a mixture of results. The team have been playing well, and it's what you love to see. So I'm going to save up here quickly, and of course say a massive thank you to everyone that has dropped into the stream. You're all much lovely people, and I hope you all have a nice, terrific evening, and I'll catch you soon. Later, lads.